The use of the articles in English. Welcome back to our eLearning for All channel, the place to expand your language skills and knowledge. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of articles. These tiny words can make a big difference in how you communicate. So whether you're a language learner or just looking to brush up on your grammar, this video is for you. Let's get started. Articles might seem small, but they wield significant power. Articles help us understand if we're talking about something specific or something non-specific. Something very important to bear in mind is that the article always comes before the noun it describes and before any other adjectives that also describe the noun. For example, we say, "The shop is closed," and "The new department shop is closed." In English, we have two kinds of articles, definite and indefinite. The definite article is the, and the indefinite articles are a and an. Commonly, an indefinite article refers to a noun the speaker or writer uses for the first time, while the definite article, the, refers to something previously identified, in which case the receiver of the message knows what we are referring to. Let's start with the indefinite articles, a and an. These articles are used when we are talking about something general or non-specific. We use a before words that begin with a consonant sound. For example, I saw a cat. She needs a pen. Or he's wearing a hat. On the other hand, an is also an indefinite article, but it is used before words that start with vowel sounds. For example, I have an apple. Or she wants an umbrella. It's important to note that it's not about the letter, it's about the sound. So words that begin with a silent "e" should use "n". For example, an hour, an honest person, and an honorable decision. There's a bit of an exception with the letter U. When U makes a high sound, as in unicorn or uniform, we use ed because it sounds like a consonant sound. Note that indefinite articles are only used with singular nouns. Now, let's practice a bit to see if you've got the hang of it. I'll say a word, and you decide whether it should be a or an before it. You may pause the video. 1. Dog. 2. Elephant. 3. House. 4. Ice cream. The correct answers are 1. A dog. 2. An elephant. 3. A house. 4. An ice cream. Did you get it right? Great job! Now, let's talk about the. The is the definite article and is used when we're talking about something specific, something that's already known to the speaker and listener. For example, I saw the dog that was in the park. As a general rule, pronounce the article the as d in front of words that start with a vowel sound. For example, the ambulance, the instructor, the educator. And pronounce the article the as the in front of words that start with a consonant sound. For example, the course, the restaurant, the uniform. Pay attention to words that start with U when pronounced as I, as union or uniform. Again, it's important to note that it's not about the letter, it's about the sound. Only to complicate things a little more, when we wish to place emphasis on a particular word, we can pronounce the as d, whether or not the word begins with a consonant or vowel sound. In conclusion, the article the is definite, that is, specific, and it can be used with singular or plural nouns, either before a consonant sound or a vowel sound. On the other hand, the articles a and n are indefinite, that is, non-specific or general, and they can only be used with singular nouns. In addition, a is used before a consonant sound, while n is used before a vowel sound. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more language tips and grammar guides. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for joining me on this article adventure. I hope you feel more confident about using a, n, and the in your English conversations. If you have any questions or want to share your own language tips, leave a comment below. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next video.